Hi everyone, I'm Adam from RHB Research. So today I'll be talking about KKB Engineering, which is one of our top recommended stocks under the Bursa Rise scheme. So to start off, we continue to see that KKB Engineering to remain in the sweet spot to leverage on Sarawak's infrastructure wave, particularly in sectors such as water, industrials, and possibly renewable energy. And the state of Sarawak itself has also exhibited its ability to attract investments. For example, in 2022, the state recorded the third largest value of approved investments of 28 billion for that year. So this should help to enable better infrastructure expansion, for example, hydrogen and even methanol production, for example. Okay, so looking at our water-related opportunities in Sarawak, Sarawak water supply coverage stood at 99% in urban areas and 67.2% in rural areas as of the second quarter of 2022. So in light of this, the Sarawak State Budget 2023 has allocated 125 million ringgit to implement water supply projects and another 900 million ringgit to implement the Sarawak Water Supply Grid program for stressed areas. So potential opportunities may come by if the second phase of the Sarawak Water Supply Grid program is rolled out later this year. So just to recall, KKB Engineering previously secured 8 contracts worth around 250 million ringgit in total for the first phase of the Sarawak Water Supply Grid program, which was to commission and construct water supply in Sarawak. And on top of that, additional opportunities are also available for KKB Engineering's manufacturing segment, whereby KKB could manufacture, supply and deliver steel pipes to other contractors which may be involved in the second phase of the Sarawak Water Supply Grid program. Moving on to KKB Engineering steel fabrication business, we continue to believe that the business would benefit from the oil and gas activities within the state of Sarawak. For example, in November last year, KKB Engineering was appointed to be the primary contractor for the price agreement of the engineering, procurement and construction of standard wellhead platforms by Sarawak Shell and Sabah Shell Petroleum, which would last for 5 years. So pursuant to that, KKB Engineering was then later awarded contracts for the engineering, procurement and construction of 3 standard wellhead platforms by Sarawak Shell. So this does not just end here. So just to expand further, earlier in July last year, Samsung Engineering was awarded a $680 million job by Sarawak Shell to construct an onshore gas plant for the Rosemary Marjoram project in Bintulu. So by the virtue of KKB Engineering having an MOU with Samsung Engineering, which was inked in October 2021, we believe KKB Engineering would have an advantage to be the front runners in securing steel fabrication jobs related to the Rosemary Majoram project. In fact, KKB Engineering was awarded a contract to supply the pre-engineered steel structures for a methanol plant project, which was awarded by Samsung Engineering in 2022. So with that in mind, we continue to be optimistic on the opportunities that are available for KKB Engineering steel fabrication segment in relation to the oil and gas activities in Sarawak. All in, we maintain our buy call on KKB Engineering with a target price of RM1.72, which is pegged to an unchanged target FY23 PE of 17 times, after ascribing a 0% ESG premium based on our in-house ESG scoring methodology. This target PE is in line with the KL Energy Index's 3-year mean PE, which is to reflect the robust spending by Petronas, which is estimated to be at about 60 billion ringgit per annum from 2023 until 2027. And aside from that, we believe that the target PE that we ascribe is also justified from Sarawak's plan to inject 100 billion ringgit into its economy by 2030, which may facilitate further infrastructure expansion in the state. Overall, we like to view KKB Engineering as a strategic Borneo play, as the Sarawak Economic Development Corporation, or SEDC, has a 10.7% stake in KKB Engineering, which may enable KKB Engineering to participate in state-related initiatives involving infrastructure and also industrials. Looking at possible upcoming catalysts, we also like to believe that KKB Engineering may likely be involved in the Mentarang Induk hydroelectric project in North Kalimantan. The reason being is Sarawak Energy has a 25% stake in the project's holding company, and KKB Engineering itself was previously involved in the Bakun hydroelectric dam project back in 2008. So with that, those are the highlights that I would like to share with all of you in regards to KKB Engineering. So with that, I'd like to conclude my sharing today. So thank you everyone for tuning in.